Howdy y'all, 10 simple ways to upgrade your life today. These are just things that I've done in the past 6 months that have really helped improve my life. So these are things that you can implement in your life today. So I want you to at least have one and let me know in the comments which one that is. So the first thing I did is I did the 5 a.m. challenge. You could hear the podcast about it, but who cares about 5 a.m.? They're like, Noah, I'm sleeping in, I need my beauty rest. What I want you to think about is, more importantly, how do you find your peak productivity time? Peak productivity time. And what that could be is that could be at midnight. At midnight, I was working on this show outline. Is it 5 a.m.? Is it noon? Is it when are you in the zone and where are you in the zone? And how do you create more of that in your week? So number one, find that. For me, I found it's around 5 or 6 a.m. so I wake up earlier. 2, take 7 days of no drinking. You're like, oh God, definitely gonna end this channel. But the point is it's not about not drinking. It's about how do you feel when you have no mind-altering substances? No meth, no PCP, no weed, no heroin, whatever it is kids are doing these days. I know you have poppers, I don't know what the hell you guys do. But the point is that when you kind of go abstain from that stuff, I'm not saying go forever, but just explore it and you'll find, wow, my mind is clear or it's better with it. So like caffeine, for instance, L'chaim, the boss. I found that I actually liked my life better with it. So I added it back in. But try it out for 7 days, see how that works. Number 3, remove the social apps from your phone. And oh God, this guy's a curmudgeon, what an old geezer. Remove my social apps, no drinking, what's next? No sex, oy vey Noah. But the point is that when you remove the things that don't matter, focusing on essentials, but I removed all these apps and I realized that when I'm out with people, I'm actually out with those people. Or if I don't want to be with those people, I peace out and I leave. But I've removed all my social apps and it's made me more present. It's made my poops a lot less time, right? That's not, instead of 4 hours on the toilet, it's like 4 minutes. And I've actually found myself happier not always having to check Twitter to see what everybody else is doing or Instagram or Facebook, when it's like, well, what do I really want to be doing? What are the people that matter in my life? Let me call them or text them instead of seeing all these other people I don't care about. Number 4, do a physical challenge. So in the month of February, my buddy Edmund was like, hey Noah, you've been a wanker. I want you to go bike 400 miles and I'm gonna run 100 miles. And I did it, and I did 400 miles in 30 days and it sucked. But what I realized is that having a monthly kind of physical challenge actually really enhanced every part of my life, because I woke up a little bit earlier around it. I had to go force myself to think about biking more, and during biking I got great ideas. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna keep doing this. Doesn't mean you have to stop. The whole point is try one of these things out and see if it helps you. So now I'm doing a 200-mile biking challenge, because 400 is a lot of, it's an hour a day on my balls, a lot of shrinkage if you get what I mean. But point being is do a physical challenge each month. Maybe it's do a handstand and then just keep doing a handstand throughout the year. But pick one physical challenge and have an accountability buddy with it to make that happen. So number 5, multiply yourself or give yourself more time. That is the most valuable asset you have in life. That is the most important asset you have. Everyone's got the same amount of it, but how do you multiply yourself? There's 2 ways of doing it: technology or people. And so I'm gonna tell you to go hire an assistant, and you're gonna be like, Noah, I'm not rich, I don't have money. It's not about having money. It's just about where do you wanna be spending your time and how can you pay for people to free up your time so you can multiply yourself. So you can use Fancy Hands, you can use Freelancer, you can pay for software, like I use Schedule Once to help me schedule things. Is there software that you can be paying for? Are there services like freelancer.com or Fancy Hands? Or are there people that you know personally that you can hire to do tasks? So like this laptop, I paid my buddy James 40 bucks because he had the free time to go take it to the store, get it fixed and bring it back. And yeah, you're like, well, 40 bucks, but it's like, yeah, that $40 freed my mind up from not having to do it and focusing on things I want. So go figure out how do you multiply yourself. Number 6, nightly note cards. So this is the one from today. Make a sex tape. Yep, let me check that one off. No, but it was make videos with Brandon, do Hebrew class, and I have an interview later today. So the point being is that the night before, I make a note card of the things that I want to do the next day. And what I found about that is that in the morning, I don't have to worry about what am I really going to do today, and it kind of stressed me out. And 2, it helps me prioritize like what's really important. What do I really want to get done? You make your checklist the night before. Makes it a lot easier. It's one of these things I avoided because people always said it, make your checklist the night before. I'm like, dude, I don't care, right? Try it out and actually see if it makes your day a lot better or not. Number 7, pick up a hobby and learn something completely new. So for me, I've been learning Hebrew. And what's been really interesting about learning Hebrew is that I've learned how to learn again. Because as we get older, 25 is Brandon's birthday. Yay! Happy birthday cake! But as you get older, you get used to doing things the way you are and doing things the way they've been done. And you kind of forget how to learn. You forget all the knowledge you already know. So start anew on something. Start with chess, start with mountain biking, start with ukulele, start with whatever instrument I'm playing right here. pick one thing, learn how to learn, and it also kind of just re-engages your mind in general, and you can start applying that to the things you are already an expert on. Number 8, cold showers. This is all the rage, all the self-help gurus out there, which I am not one of. I self-help, and then I share what works for me. I do cold showers, and the reason I do them is because they suck. And after I do that, I realize, like, man, I can do other things that suck and I can get through it. It's a practicing and building a muscle that you can then go apply to other things. So here's how I do my cold showers. I'll just tell you exactly how to do it. Number 1, after a workout, just do a straight cold shower. Just make the whole thing cold and jump right in. Don't put your toe in and then your left foot in and then you shake it all about. No, just jump in, go for it. Second way is if it's nighttime and you didn't just work out. I hate showers in general. Literally, I cried as a kid because I hated showers so much. So when I do a shower now, my showers are about a minute. So for 40 seconds, I'll do my nice, comfortable, warm shower. The last 10 seconds, I'll just make it ice cold. And get through it, count to 10. And you can watch Wim Hof videos, whatever the hell you need to do, but try it for the last 10 seconds and do that for a week. And you realize, like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna face it, get through it, and then what's the next challenge that I'm gonna go overcome? And lastly, go hire an editor. Right, so I have Brandon, and I'll speak specifically this. So if you've ever looked at some of my old videos, which you can't find right now because I took them all off because they weren't good enough, all my old videos were me sitting shirtless in my living room making crap videos that you guys actually didn't watch. But because I had an editor who's taken my content and, 1, helped me say, no, that didn't really engage me content-wise, and 2, helped me increase the production of what I'm putting in. He's helped me invest more in the content I'm creating. It actually is making you guys watch till right now. But the point being is it made me realize, like, you should get editors in all aspects of your life. That is how you are gonna significantly up your game, right? So a video editor, a speaking editor, a writing editor, a dressing editor. And the point is not just that they tell you things like, hey, you could have said this, you could have said that. It's also taking that and internalizing it so that you can then be improved and not just keep needing them in your life, but it keeps elevating yourself and you'll keep improving the quality of your work. So these are 10 simple things to upgrade your life that I've done in the past few months. I'd love to hear if there's any other ones that I should be trying out or any things that you're gonna do to make your life better.